progress report to the American people this morning. Great day of bilateral meetings at the ASEAN Summit on Trade, which we are turning around to be great deals for our country. We'll be leaving the Philippines tomorrow after many days of constant meetings and work in order to MAGA. My promises are rapidly being fulfilled. The president also teasing a major announcement for Wednesday when he's home on North Korea and the outcome of his trade negotiations. And he's attempted to clear up some confusion about whether he accepts Vladimir Putin's denials that Russia meddled with our election.
I believe that he feels that he and Russia did not meddle in the election. As to whether I believe it or not, I'm with our agencies, especially as currently constituted with their leadership. I believe in our intel agencies, our intelligence agencies. President Putin really feels, and he feels strongly, that he did not meddle in our election. What he believes is what he believes. What I believe is that we have to get to work. Getting along with other nations is a good thing, not a bad thing. Believe me.
Believe me. Dana, we were saying on Friday how flawless of a trip this was, and he held the mainstream media vultures at bay for the most part until this last comment or comments about Russia and Putin. How do you think he did?
Well, I would say the trip was definitely a net plus for the president, a net positive. One of the reasons he held the media at bay is because he actually physically held them at bay, and they didn't have a lot of a chance to talk to him. But when he did then address the Putin stuff on camera there, he makes a gesture that makes it clear that he kind of gets the situation better than when he's just like offhandedly talking about it or in tweets, because you can tell that, okay, the distinction without a difference, there actually is a distinction, and that he understands it, but that he's trying to figure out some way. I guess he believes that he has to do this in order to work with Russia on many important issues, including North Korea, Iran, Syria, and there's other multiplying issues around Russia, including the old one like Ukraine. I think that the trip was like excellent for relationship building. There was no drama. I think that the Asian countries were happy because pretty much the headlines were just, there was not a lot there. I do think if he has a chance to go back at them, these issues about human rights are important, and he is the best person in the world to talk about them and to press them. He does it well, like when he gave a speech at the UN, and he was talking about the plight of the North Korean people, for example. Well, there are people that, there are human rights conditions that are important to address no matter where you are in the world, and the President of the United States is in a unique position to do that. And I think that he does well with the media, and he should not keep them at bay so much.
Okay, Gutfeld, how would you assess the president's performance overseas?
My favorite part of the trip is the tweets he sent to North Korea after little Kim called him an old lunatic. Trump goes, hey, I never called you short and fat. That's funny. But what's funnier is the meltdown among the left and the humorless scolds that celebrities and comedians have become. I mean, I always talk about the Dean Wormer effect. That's the head of the college at Animal House. He was humorless and mean. That's always the Republican. And the liberals are always the people having fun. Trump has flipped this. So now that whenever he does something, everybody acts like Dean Wormer. They're absolutely like apoplectic about a very funny tweet that actually lightened the tension. That was a joke that actually probably would make that little fat tyrant laugh.
Really laugh.
Yeah.
Proud to give a progress report to the American people this morning. Great day of bilateral meetings at the ASEAN Summit on Trade, which we are turning around to be great deals for our country.